Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Baldur's Gate, Siege of Amun. Last episode, we made our way deeper into this place on the second floor. We happened to find another companion, Yoshimo, who told us a bit about what was coming up. This room, which had a bunch of portals constantly summoning imps, and this room here, which had a bunch of wands firing off various spells and traps. Fortunately, we had the keys to remove the wands, and all we had to do was destroy the summoning things. We also found a cloning vat, mysteriously. A room with a vampire in it, who was apparently working with this guy, and a forge. Nothing special about the forge. Still a couple more rooms to check in down here, so let's see what we find. A dead goblin. Great. Dead bodies are always good to find. More dead bodies. Aha! I knew there had to be reinforcements down here. Couldn't be that powerful by himself, I said. I'll just put an end to this here and now. We'll see the end of Irenicus and your little guild war before this day is through. Guild war? What are you talking about? I just want out of this dungeon. You can talk all you wish, but it will do you no good. Everyone in this place has either attacked or tried to lie their way into my confidence. But I've been a prisoner of Irenicus. I'll help fight him. I will not believe you. To take an ally from the heart of the beast would be foolish, to say the least. You will not escape without a battle here. Your master dies above, and you shall join him. Get out of my way! I don't want to fight any of you. I just want to leave. You and your guild die, no matter your words. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a third. Composite longbow. Can anyone use a composite longbow? Only one of us can use a composite longbow, and that's you. I don't know why I can't use a composite longbow. It doesn't make sense. Okay. These feel, again, kinda like sewers. More dead bodies. Okay, that's obviously the way we should be going, so let's take a look down the central path first. Because I'm pretty sure this cuts this off. You know how I go. Always investigate the wrong paths before you investigate the right one. Alright, so what have we got in here?
Get me out of this hellhole.
Ah, surely you cannot be my captors, come to torment an old man within his glass prison. You look like none others I have seen here. No, I am not your captor. I was recently a prisoner myself. Oh, glorious praise to you, then, that you have freed yourself. Can you not see your way into helping an old man to his own freedom, then? I would prefer to know who you are and how you came to be imprisoned first. My name is Ferenadan, and I have been held in this glass bottle for some time now. Why, I do not know, but I fear it is to be magically experimented on. Please help. I have seen others that have been experimented on, as you say. It's a most terrible thing. Do you know who is behind all of this? No, I know nothing of who has done all of this, my lord. Please help me. I fear I am too old to survive for long. Of course, I'll do everything I can to help you. Do you know how I can remove you from your cage? There is a key in one of the chests that will open up this door. Please, hurry. I have agreed to free Frenodon from his glass cage. Apparently there is a key in one of the chests in the same room that... Oh, shit! That will open his door and let him out. Elixir of health and invisibility. I'll throw those there just as I can. Invisibility, a good thing to learn. After this, we're going to need to rest so that we can fully heal up. Well, we're basically out of spells and the like.
Yes, I will do my
Let's
best.
see here. Another protection scroll. Scroll of Fire Breath. Key to Fenodon's room. There we go. Another spell learned. Protection from electricity. That one we actually now know. Okay. Now, Fenodon. Something about the room.
Dear sir,
Thanks for
please
freeing me.
save me.
I am not being troublesome, am I? I mean no harm. Do you know anything about the prison, such as a way out? No, I am sorry. I saw nothing when I was brought here. I cannot wait to finally be free of this horrible place. Thank you for allowing me to follow you out, my lord. Fenodon has been released from his cage with a key that I found in the main room outside of his prison. The fact he's following is just a little bit concerning.
Yep.
I have a feeling he's about to turn on us.
All right, all right.
What is my
Alright,
plan?
identify
Yes.
these. Alright, get in here. Get in here,
Where shall I-
please.
is
Yoshimo!
willing. On my honor.
Oh my god. Let's see. Color spray. Blindness. Another protection scroll. Okay, let's get a few of these things over to you.
Sorry, but I couldn't hold that last item. It's on the ground.
Okay, color spray is learned. Blindness, you already know. And we're already running out of space for things. Now, give that to you, because I think you can actually use it. Can't identify that. You hold on to the protection scrolls for now. Can you identify these? +1 arrows, bolt +1. I don't care about the +1 bolts. The arrows could be useful for you. I don't care about the summoning scroll. That scroll might be useful, and in here is +1 bullets and potions of extra healing. Okay, you drink one of those. You drink the other one. Yeah, bullet +1. Blur. I guess you can hold on to that. Alright. So, how long until Frenodon turns on us and tries to kill us? Because I'm pretty sure that's going to be happening by the time we get out of here. Wait, what did we get experience from? Also, Frenodon, do you actually have to stay in sight to be following us?
Save me, dear sir. Please save me.
Are you sure you don't know who is behind all of this? No, I have seen nothing of my captor since my arrival, only his servants. I'm afraid I know little. Alright, I guess you need to follow us. This is kind of annoying. Just be careful that you don't end up dying, alright? Alright. Is he really that far back?
No
God
problem
damn
at
it. Alright, let's save before we go any further here. Alright, further down this path we go. A lot more dead bodies. More than a little concerning. Come on, Frenidan, keep moving. Oh! This door leads out. Okay, good.
The tunnel slopes upward into the welcome glare of daylight. Such is your relief that you barely notice the debris at your feet, the remnants of a battle fought only moments before. Surveying the carnage, you hear a scream of rage, and a massive explosion collapses the passage behind you. The sounds of combat greet you as you struggle to your feet. The fight, it seems, is still going strong.
Well then.
You dare to attack me here. Do you even know whom you face? You will suffer! You will all suffer! So, godchild, you have escaped. You are more resourceful than I had thought.
You're not going to torture us any longer.
Torture? Silly girl, you just don't understand what I'm doing, do you?
I don't care what you're doing. Let us go.
I won't let you leave, not when I'm so close to unlocking your power.
We don't want anything from you.
Enough! I will no longer listen to the babbling of ignorant children.
This is an unsanctioned use of magical energy. All involved will be held. This disturbance is over.
Must I be interrupted at every turn? Enough of this.
Can't we talk about all this?
This mage's power is immense. We must overcome him quickly.
Enough! I haven't the time for this.
You will cease your spell casting and come with us.
Your pathetic magics are useless. Let this end.
Even if we fall, our numbers are many. You will be overwhelmed.
You bore me, Magely. You may take me in, but you will take the girl as well.
What? No. I've done nothing wrong.
You have been involved in illegal use of magic. You will come with us.
I'm not going with him. I'm not.
Oh dear.
And Boo stand ready.
No, this cannot be! The murderer of Dinair flees from righteous butt-kicking vengeance, and he takes Imoen with him too! Something must be done, Frederick Lionheart. We must find this evil wizard. All that is goodness cries out for this. Even little Boo, although he cannot cry out quite so loudly. I find it odd that this Orenicus would leave of his own volition. And why take Imoen when it is Frederick Lionheart he is so obviously interested in? Perhaps he expects us to give chase? We must step carefully then. We know little about him, whom he was fighting, who took him, or even where we are. We seem to be drawn into machinations not of our own making. No! We must go quickly and save our friend Imoen! The wizard may be leering over her evilly even now! Do not be foolish, Minsk. We must know our enemies, and the extent of our danger here, before we rush into anything. The druid is right, my large friend. The wizard obviously had great power, and I doubt we have seen the last of him. Perhaps we should see if allies can be found here. Well then. I did not expect that to happen. Well, we leveled up. First up, me, reaching level 10 at last. All we have is attack reduced by 1, additional hit points gained, and lore increased. Okay. I'll need to improve sword and shield style next chance I get. And I'm happy with the long sword being Grand Master. That is the best it can possibly be. So done with that. And as for you, Minsk, ooh, you get a bonus here. We got two-handed sword is at max, mace is at max, longbow is at max. While I can improve two-weapon style, that's not what I want to improve. I want to improve two-handed weapon style. Because you're using a great sword. Okay, we're doing that. Done. Okay. Well, we've been wounded, we've gone through a lot, and all the gear she had has been handed over to us, fortunately. Good. So we didn't actually lose anything. But we need to get these things identified and handled. Boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Is this important?
Where in the bleeding blazes did you come from? I can't hardly believe that the bleeding mage went crazy it did. As if a guild war in Athkatla wasn't enough. Do you know where I am? I think I recognize the place. Like I told you when we met, I think this is Athkatla. Is that right? Is this the city of Coin itself? Aye, it truly is. And the fight between the wizard and those men. You saw the whole thing. Aye, the wizard was angrier than a dragon blasting those men in black. Bleeding wizard killed him and all and took half the promenade too before he stopped. The promenade? Aye, this here be Joaquin's promenade, centre of trade and such in the city. You wouldn't happen to know who those men were, or who the wizard was fighting, do you? Nay, they were all in black and sworn with their daggers about an hour ago. I thought there would be trouble, but I didn't think they would suffer the most. Well, considering they mentioned the Shadow Thieves, and we're in Amen, clearly, from the fact that's an Omnian soldier, I think it's pretty clear who they were. The ones who took the wizard in Imoen, do you know who they are and where they went? Imoen? Is that the girl? Aye, she was taken. Don't know where to. Maybe 'twas the cowled ones come to arrest him for all the magics and the like. The cowled ones? Who are they? Why would they be arresting anyone for magic? Ye are new here, aren't ye? Magic be forbidden in Athkatla. The cowled wizards, methinks, keep control of all the other mages. Unless, of course, ye have the permission of the cowled wizards to use your magic. Don't know how one go about getting such a thing, though. Well, good thing none of us are magic users. Well, okay, technically Jaheira, but there's always been that division between divine magic and nature magic and magic, arcane magic. I suppose I'll have to find my way around. Excuse me. Well, take care of yourself then. A good business to ye.
This place, these buildings. Yes, that person was assuredly correct. This is Athkatla.
We are in the state of Amen. I would have thought my enemies would have come from closer to home. I was wondering the same, though we are not all that far from home, and organizations can span continents. Perhaps it is not an individual that seeks our heads. Whatever our enemy, we should keep low for a while. Perhaps at the docks or out of town. I might know a few places. You seem to know this place fairly well. How do you come by this information? You might have never been here, but I have. Those who harp tend to travel. Khalid and I came here. Well, let us just say I have been here before. I do not know the city well enough to give directions, though. We will have to seek out the slums. Perhaps we may find who holds Imoen still. Khalid? Sylvanus, let him hear my vow. If I must, I shall empty the city of all within to find his killers, so do I swear. A fine sentiment. I will aid as best I can. It is my wont to do this, and I shall see that it is done properly. If you would assist, more the better. If not, be prepared to stand aside. As you say. Alright then. Well, we're in Ethkatla. Let's see what we got here. Spellstorm, Mithrist Inn, Den of Seven Veils, Temple of Ilmater, Circus Tent, Adventurer Mart, Angus Shop, Armorer Fletcher, Finekia's Home, Kern's former home, Weaponsmith, the Ore Merchant, District Exit, Tunnel out of Promenade, District Exit. Alright, well, we've got a lot to explore and a lot to figure out here. There's quite a bit of damage to this building. This is obviously where we were. I kind of thought we were flying for a bit there, but apparently that's not the case. I think we're going to need to step into the Temple of Ilmater to get things identified and healed. We might be able to sell a few things, and then go into the Mithrist Inn so we can actually have a rest. We need it. Then we can investigate these other things here. There's also a bouncer here. Let's speak to this Lady Beth here, whoever it is.
So long as you are polite, I shall tolerate you.
Greetings to you. Did you have aught to do with the spectacle that I just witnessed, No doubt more warring peasants in that guild business. Of a sort, I suppose. That wizard who was taken away, do you know who he is? I'm afraid not. Anyone who practices magic without a license does it in seclusion. The cowled wizards arrest those who don't, such as your mysterious wizard. How one gets a license from the cowled wizards to use magic, I do not know, although I imagine someone in the government district must. The cowled wizards. Are they the ones who took Imoen and the wizard? Where did they go? The girl was a friend of yours. Well, she was a spellcaster, and so both she and the other were taken away by the cowled wizards. Take care, Frederick Lionheart. I have heard of these cowled wizards. Spellcasters of the highest order, the only magic users allowed here in Amen, I believe. Undue practice of magic is forbidden here, naturally. Where the wizards would take your friend, however, I do not know. And where might here be? Can you tell me where I am? Ah, I thought you might be outlanders from your accent and garb. Welcome to Ethkatla, the city of coin. Ah, this is the capital of Amen, at that. Okay. Did you happen to witness everything that happened here? Not much, my lord. Everyone here in the promenade was quite frightened when the wizard began fighting those men, the ones in black. The fire and lightning had us all running, and much of the promenade here has been destroyed. It is good that the wizard was arrested for his recklessness. The men in black who attacked the wizard, do you know who they were? I suspect that those men were shadow thieves, in fact, from the local guild. Why would they attack a wizard, however? I have no idea. You mentioned something about a promenade. What is that? Yes, you are in Joachim's promenade in Ethkatla. You are new here, as I suspected. If you are looking for more answers, you will find others of your ilk at a place called the Copper Coronet in the slums. No disrespect intended, naturally. Naturally. You mentioned guilds. Why would you associate that with the violence here? I am not as distant from the workings of the city as some nobles might be. I have heard the mutterings of our stable boy and his kin. Thieves rule the nights and war against those that would take it from them. It would not be unusual for it to spill unto the day. Thank you. I'll be on my way. Very well. A good business to you, my lord. Indeed. Good business indeed. Okay, so we have a few things that we need to identify, look around at here. Ah, spell store is up here. Well, we're not going to actually steal anything from here. I'm going to try to avoid that. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end this episode here. A couple of minutes short, yes, I know, but it seems like the point where we should stop. After all, we just escaped and we're just about to begin a grand exploration to try and find out what we can. We need to find an inn to rest in. We need to sell stuff. We need to get healing. We need to take care of a whole bunch of things. Then we'll need to try to find a way to get to Imoen. There's going to be a lot here. Let's see, what's the world map look like? Okay, so here's Amon. Watcher's Keep. Is that an expansion? Someone tell me before I end up going there. But let's see. We are in Walking's Promenade here. Those are the docks. Those are the slums. There's the graveyard, the city gates, the bridge, the government, and the temple. So those are all of the different districts. It was suggested we go to the slums, so I guess that's probably where we'll go next. Then we might go to the docks, and then we'll figure out things from there. Though I think the government is where we're eventually going to want to go. I feel like this oh! I was like, there's not much here. Oh, we're going east, not south and north. Okay. Windspear Hills. Also, I'm guessing, is a, expansion location. Someone please inform me before we get there. Okay. Well, I am going to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll make our way into the temple and the bar so that we can and the inn, I mean, and get some rest. That'll be in the next episode. So until then, I'm Chester44. That is Frederick Lionheart, Minsk, Yoshimo, and Jahera. This has been a Let's Play of Baldur's Gate Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amun. And I shall see you all next time.